You're going to love this episode of Juiced, which focuses on just some of the things we heart. There's nothing more warm and toasty than a toasty, and we're putting a new spin on a classic. Bailey has a passion for building epic creations when celebrating the release of the Lego Ninjago movie. And Sam shares his love for rugby union with an E.N.T doctor who has also ruled the field.
Hello, my name's Jai. I'm here at Lady Samantha Hospital, and today we're going to talk about things we love. The stuff I love is footy and watching footy on TV and living on an island because you get to go like swimming and it's not as loud as a giant city with clock on. And that's only if you're in New York. So September the 29th is National Heart Day, and that's why we're talking hearts. The reason why I want to be a surgeon is because also not only because I want to help other people, because I have the exact same thing and I want to improve on the technologies they're using to fix people's hearts. Here's more about me with some quick questions.
Hailing all the way from Russell Island, he's 9 years old, a massive footy fan, and your host for this episode. Please welcome Jai.
My favourite hobby is soccer practice because I like to improve my skills. My favourite movie is Transformers: The Last Night because there's so much action. My favourite saying is Waza, Waza, Waza. If I could have anyone come to my birthday, it would be Jordan Kahu of Football Broncos because he is a really good football player, and my dad and him will get along good. This is the favourite voice I like to do. Hello. Hello. What are you doing? My best party trick is cross-eyed. If your favourite food is toasty, then here's something for you.
There's nothing like the taste of the perfect toasties.
I can taste it now.
Delicious ham.
Melted cheese.
Ham.
And cheese.
Let's not forget ham.
With, cheese again.
And ham.
Yeah, when it comes to taste, toasties don't really have much range, do they?
Or do they?
Hi, I'm Balthazar.
And I'm Shayne.
We're here to prove there's far more to toasties than just ham and cheese.
Well, not just us, we've also brought a famous chef along.
Meet British pastry chef and regular MasterChef guest, Darren Purchase. Darren, you're a chef. What sort of things do you make?
Yeah, that's a good question. I'm known for my sweet food. So I'm a pastry chef, which means I work in the sweet kitchen. So all the sweets, all the cakes, all the desserts, all of the ice cream is what I'm known for. And I've got a cake shop back in Melbourne, which does amazing things. So when you walk into my cake shop, it's got edible artwork on the wall. So there's chocolate paintings. So when you walk in, you're like, wow, what's that?
Can we eat them, but do we have to ask first?
You do generally have to ask first. They are all edible. However, the reason we do it is for more of an artistic thing.
So what are you going to cook today?
Wow, that's a very good question because, like I said, I'm known for my sweet stuff. But today, I'm going to cook one of my favourite foods, And this is one of those foods that could be savoury or it could be sweet. It's both of them, really. It's a toasted sandwich. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a sweet taste toastie and I'm going to do a savoury toastie as well. So we're going to get some sliced bread. This is brioche, so it's a sweeter bread. And we're just going to get some butter and we're going to spread the outside of our brioche. Now guess what? This is going to be the outside of the toastie. Who knew that? Who knows what that is?
Olive oil.
Olive oil, correct. Now, most people use this for savoury. We're going to use it for sweet today, which might seem a bit weird, but sometimes those savoury and sweet flavours go well together. We're just going to put some olive oil on the bread. We're going to turn over one slice of this bread, and then we're going to turn over this slice of this bread, and we're going to build our toasties. And I think I'll start with savoury. We're going to put some cheese first, guys. How's this?
I think I could make that.
All right, we're going to put some tomato. I'm looking at one of these now. I'm looking at this one here. It's called basil. It's very strong flavour, so we're just going to use a little bit. We're going to put some in there. How good is that? Now, if you were a vegetarian person, we would leave this out and we'd just have cheese. But today, I fancy a bit of ham inside my sandwich. So we're going to put that in there. We're going to put a little bit more cheese. And the reason for this is because we want that bit of bread to stick. I'm going to use some, what's that?
Chocolate.
Which type of chocolate? Dark chocolate, correct. So that one's less sweet than the milk chocolate. But do you know what? I think I'm going to do a bit of a mix. These are so much fun.
Too sweet.
Too sweet, but
Exactly.
we've got the dark chocolate and we've got the olive oil. And they're not very sweet, so we've
So
kind of got a
make it
mix
less
of
sweet.
non-sweet
Less
and sweet. When we mix them together, we get a really balanced, nice flavour. Delicious strawberries. We're just going to slice them up, nice and thin. That's our sweet toastie. It's got olive oil on the outside and on the bottom. This is going to be super yummy. We're going to put it in the toastie. And if we all want to have a look at this one here, the first one, I reckon we're about a minute off this first one being ready. What we want to make sure is that cheese is nice and melted. How easy is that, guys? It's going to be delicious. Let's be very careful because it's hot. Oh, it's very crispy. And that's what the butter did on the outside.
Don't burn yourself.
No, thank you. There you go, how's that? How delicious does this look? Let's cut inside and have a look.
It's
Wow.
gonna go chaos.
It's super messy, this one.
Oh, it looks chaos.
Oh, look at that.
I think one of my friends would like that.
How good is that? That is how you make toasted sandwiches, guys. We've got a savoury toastie with cheese, ham, tomato and basil, and we've got a sweet toastie with chocolate, marshmallow and strawberry. So now it's your turn. And because you're going to be sharing your food together, I want you all to wear gloves and I want you to get toasting.
G'day, I'm Max. On my toastie, I've got lots of caramel, lots of chocolate, and a bit of marshmallows.
Hey,
I'm Spiral, and I put on my toasty, I put some caramel and some banana and some strawberry and marshmallow, and I put some white chocolate, and I put some chocolate popping candy, and some little chocolate balls and like chocolate pebbles.
Hey, my name is Xanthi, and I've got on my toasty marshmallows, chocolate and strawberries. I'm Melon, and I've put chocolate, strawberries and marshmallows on my toasty.
Ooh.
Hi, I put on chocolate pebbles, white chocolate, strawberries and caramel.
Good job. Taste test, toasty number 1. Right, what's in here?
You
Right.
have to find out.
Good crispiness on the outside. I like the chocolate that's coming out. I'm gonna try this. Oh my God, that's so good. Toasty 2, taste test.
If you want to know, it's going to be a secret.
Right.
And you'll find out soon.
I'm gonna find out. Oh, it's hot. It's very hot still. Feels very jammy, like there's some fruit in there somewhere, sticky. Oh, well, that is fantastic. Is that popping candy?
No,
Are you sure?
no.
Toasty 3 taste test, Jade. I love what you've done here. You've trimmed it all off and you made it look nice and neat. That was fantastic because you put so much filling in there. It was coming out the sides, wasn't it?
Yes.
Right. This looks like something I've never eaten before, but I can't wait to dig in. Wow, that's amazing. That's so good. I've got popping candy in my mouth. My mouth is exploding right now. Toasty number 4, taste test. Should I try a little bit?
Yeah.
There's so much filling in there. I don't think you could have got anything more in there.
No.
It was stuffed.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so good. It's very fruity. I think you put more fruit in there than everyone else. I've got chocolate chips, I've got dark chocolate, I've got caramel, I've got milk chocolate, I've got crunchy bits, I've got marshmallow, I've got strawberry. It doesn't end. Okay.
What are you doing
Toasty,
with mine?
number 5, taste test, Merlin. Right, here we go. What's this one?
Strawberries, chocolate and marshmallows.
How many marshmallows?
11.
11. I've never seen so many marshmallows in a sandwich. Oh my, that is so delicious. Those marshmallows really, I don't think 10 would have made that same sandwich. You needed 11. We're gonna do toasty taste test number 6, I think we're up to now. I'm losing count. Oh wow. This looks like a professional toasty. Are you a chef?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. I love strawberries. That's so good. It's warm, chocolate melted, marshmallows. Excellent job, 10 out of 10. Toasty taste test number 7. It's Cassie and her amazing creation of what looks like, well, you can tell me what's in it.
There's strawberry, chocolate, the popping candy stuff.
I'll try that little end bit there. Oh, I can see the strawberry. It's very heavy. I think there's a lot of chocolate in there. How good is that? This is amazing. I am in toasty heaven.
There's nothing like the taste of the perfect toasties?
I can taste it now. Chocolate, salted caramel, tomatoes, cucumber, strawberries, honey, marshmallows. You get the idea. Thanks to Darren Purchase for showing us the ingredients are endless. I'm Balthazar. See ya.
Thanks, guys. I'm now talking to a heart doctor. This is Dr. Rob. How long have you been working for a cardiologist surgeon?
Yeah, so I've been a cardiologist now for 25 years. I did my training in Brisbane and then I had to go overseas and I worked in Canada for 3 years before I came back here to Brisbane. And I've been working for 20 years in Brisbane now.
Are you going to get any other technologies to improve it? Or?
Yeah, so there's always new things coming along. So even the things now are very different to when I started 20 years ago. And there's new machines that are coming along that can help the heart pump, and there's things that we can put in by catheters now instead of having heart operations, and we can do things to close holes, and there's always new things coming along.
With National Heart Day coming up, how do you want to give anyone a message?
Yeah, I think probably the important message is that there are many children with heart problems like yourself that are affected, and not everybody knows about children with heart disease. And for some of our children, it affects them through their whole life, so we have to look after them. We don't just make them better with one operation. A lot of children need lots and lots of operations and care.
What do you like most about your job usually?
I think there's two things. One is the work itself is really interesting and challenging, so I have to think really hard quite often to solve problems. But probably the more important thing is that I'm working with families, and so the children I look after, I get to watch them grow up and know the families, and so I'm old enough now that some of the children I treated many years ago are finishing school and going to work or going to uni, and that's really a nice thing to do, to see all the children grow up.
That's all the questions I've got to ask for you for now.
So thank you very much for inviting me along to answer these questions.
And thank you for coming.
And you've done very well in hospital here, because I think you're going home today, aren't you?
Yes, I am. From one doctor to another who has a very cool talent.
This is Dr. Tony Parker. He specialises in ears, noses and throats. That makes him an E.N.T specialist. He should also be known as an E.N.T RU. What's the RU stand for? We'll get to that, but it's nothing to do with being a doctor. Hi, I'm Sam. I'm here in the hospital. And today, I'm going to be asking the doctors the questions. So, Tony, why do you want to be a doctor?
Oh, well, back then you did medicine probably because you got the marks, and I was lucky enough to get the marks. And I was lucky. It was a good decision. I enjoy my work.
You're an E.N.T specialist. What's an E.N.T specialist?
An E.N.T specialist, somebody looks after people's ears, noses and throats. Okay. And that involves hearing loss.
Yeah.
Okay, and it involves lots of kids treatment. So half my patients are kids, and the other half are usually older people like me. And it's got a good array of work. So we use little microscopes looking in your ears, we use little fibre optic telescopes looking down noses, and then we do the big stuff, which is sort of big cancers and things that I don't do too much of these days, thankfully.
Mm-hmm. Why go for ears, noses and throats?
Well, I've got a history in my family of deafness, so and my specialty is cochlear implantation in kids, so it's sort of a bit of a family experience sort of put me down that line, and probably a bit of luck, and it's good work, and I fell into that field.
So you used to play rugby union. Can you tell me about it?
I went to uni, played footy at school, played at Terrace. I might say, I wonder who beat Churchy on the weekend. Always enjoyed footy. All my family members played footy, and uni was the closest club to me. I went to uni, and it all went from there. So, I was lucky enough to play in a good team and got a few lucky selections. Certainly we recall playing East many times. They were our sort of arch rivals, hey? I'm sure your dad would agree with that.
What was it like being a Wallaby and representing Australia?
It was quite amazing, really. There were good bits and bad bits. My first test I played against Argentina, and we unfortunately had a pushover try against us. Our scrumming wasn't so good back then. And my third test was against the All Blacks, and that was unbelievable at the Sydney Cricket Ground with a full stadium. Unfortunately, more Kiwis there than Australians, but fantastic experience. I went to France, went to Italy, went to the UK and had to defer my medical studies for a year because I was away for 14 weeks. Great experience and a lot of fun.
Why rugby?
Why rugby?
Why rugby?
4 boys in the family. Always playing rugby in the backyard and cricket.
Yeah.
So Sam, you're a flying winger.
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah. I
Alrighty.
love winger because the adrenaline and just running down the sideline and
So you get the ball much?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yep.
Yeah?
It's usually our inside centre who gets it and scores.
Yeah, no, they don't throw a pass very well, do they? They don't pass them back up.
Yeah. Thanks very much, Tony, for coming up and visiting me.
Pleasure. I hope you get out of here quick, eh?
Yeah. Remember when I added that RU to Tony's name? Dr. Tony Parker. E.N.T. RU. I'm also going to add an L to those letters for the legend. A legend on the field, and a legend in the field of ears, noses and throats. I'm Sam, peace out.
We want you to be a part of Juice TV. We're always on the lookout for hosts, interviewers, behind-the-scenes helpers, and mini-producers. You can be any age, you don't have to have any experience. How much easier could it be? To find out the next time we're filming at the hospital, just head to our website, juicedtv.com.au, or our Facebook page. For loads of fun to break up your stay in hospital, join the Juice crew. Send us an email at hello@juicetv.com.au. Or speak to any of the volunteers wearing green shirts throughout the hospital and let them know you want to be involved in the one and only Juice TV.
I have suffered 2 heart conditions, and it's all fine now because I've got everything fine and nothing's wrong with me now. The first one I've got is CPVT. It's just one of the things doctors and nurses say that I have, and the other one is I have mitral prolapse, and that just means every year I have to run on the treadmill and make sure my heart's not going too slow or not too fast. Just to give you advice, if you might have the same things, you don't need to worry because I've suffered a few more than anyone in almost Australia, and I came out fine. Now let's go to Bailey, who's found something fun to do in the hospital.
Now showing in cinemas is the Lego Ninjago movie. Young Master Builder Lloyd, along with his friends that are all secret ninjas, engage in a battle for Ninjago City. Led by Master Wu.
Are you ready to risk your life for Ninjago?
Yes, I am on it. Maybe.
They must defeat the evil warlord Garmadon, who also happens to be Lloyd's dad.
Where'd that come from?
Hello, Dad.
Lloyd?
That's right, and it's Lloyd, Dad.
'Cause baby, now we got bad blood. You know it used to be bad blood.
It's okay, Lloyd. Nobody's parents are perfect.
Yeah, but I feel like there's more to Garmadon that I need to know.
To understand your future, you must go back to your ninja roots. Your dad was a ninja too.
Oh!
Lloyd, you hear that? We've awakened the unstoppable beast. Meowthra.
Lloyd, are you okay? Yeah, I think it was my arm. Is it bad? Is it bad? I don't want to look. A scale of 1 to 10, how bad is it?
Oh, I'd say it's about a 7-point arm ripped off.
In honor of the Ninjago movie, our own team is assembling. We may look like everyday people, but we also happen to be master builder ninja warriors. Hello, I'm Bailey, and today I'm going to show you my sweet Lego skills. Supplying us with bricks is the crew from Bricks for Kids. So what is Bricks for Kids?
Bricks for Kids is a business where we run workshops or activities for school-aged children using Lego bricks. We bring the Lego with us. We have Duplo, we have regular Lego as well as technical Lego, and we bring the Lego with us where the children are given instruction books and they follow the instructions step by step. They need to make sure they've got the right piece of Lego, putting it together one step at a time until they get the completed build.
First of all, I'm making a shed.
Hi, my name's Imogen and I'm going to be building a dragon ship.
And now Imogen and I are going to make a ninja cycle. This is Bailey, and anyone can be a Ninjago ninja. All you need is creativity and master building skills and sweet ninja stuff.
Well, we've come to the end of the show, so there's nothing else for me to say, so that's all, folks. This is Jai out.
Well, not just us. They've also brought us a chef. What? How do I say it?
Now let's go to Bailey to for him to find.
Let's make it easy, like you said.
Thanks for Darren.
Thanks to Darren Purchase.
What was it like representing Australia for...
So young.
Remember guys, it's so easy to be a part of Juice TV. Whether you want to be a host, help us out behind the scenes with filming, or decide what goes into each episode. Let us know you want to be involved by sending an email to hello@juicetv.com.au or speak to one of the friendly volunteers throughout the hospital in the green shirts. Also head to our website and Facebook page for all the updates about what we're filming at the hospital.